Hello, Leo. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Leo, I don't know if it's that you need to worry about today, or that it's like, I'm not worried about anything past today. I'm not sure. A lot of y'all are like a little turned up right now. So the intuitive messages that I got, right? Very lit type of vibe. Some of y'all are going out, drinking. Some of y'all are, socializing. I'm not saying like being reckless, but maybe for some of you, this could be something like that. But I just see like celebrations. I see a little bit of hiding and numbing too. And then I got that song by Damian Marley, Road to Zion. And I just kept hearing, Jah will be waiting there. Jah will be waiting there. And he talks about, the world of calamity that we live in, right? I mean, you can go and listen to the song. I'm not going to get all the way into it. But something about that gave me, like, fast life. It's like we can live the fast life. But Jah will be waiting there. I don't know. Something gave me, like, maybe slow down. I don't know what that means, but take it how it resonates. So, general messages. There's a connection. Maybe a connection that you're no longer in, or it's like you two have fallen out of sync, fallen out of love, fallen out of friendship. This is you. You may feel like this person has started, it's looking like started over. It's like you don't trust that. Either y'all don't trust, I don't know. You don't trust the reason why someone isn't talking to you or something like that. Or they don't trust the reason why you're not. It's like I would like to talk to this person. But it's like somebody broke their side of the... You too. Wow. Ten of Swords. 4 Wands fell on the floor. I'm hearing where we belong. It's like you two may be on opposite sides of something. It could be like a polarity thing, like you're polar opposites of each other. I'm seeing X. This is an X. It's like somebody belonged somewhere, and it's like across from the other. All right. Take how it resonates. This is going to be interesting, but I feel like somebody feels burdened. It's like, I did not want this to be over. But someone made a decision. It's like someone felt like they needed to pull themselves away from something, and the only way to do that was to, I'm hearing, make the final call, let go of control of the fight, and stop waiting. Stop expecting something. Somebody went ghost. Because somebody didn't have peace of mind about this relationship. Why is the Hierophant in the reverse? Somebody didn't feel comfortable. Somebody may have been very guarded when it came to their emotions. Maybe there were some things that it's like, it's obvious that something, I don't know, someone maybe hadn't moved on from something. Somebody was very guarded when it came to like the love part of things. There was some healing that just wasn't being, I don't know, something wasn't being tended to. What's the Seven of Cups? Counseling could be something, like some sort of mentorship. I'm hearing love is a losing game, but it's like, I feel like someone offers emotions and then becomes very strategic, or like something about the energy comes off like untrustworthy, and that's where they lose. It's like you come in maybe almost like friendship type of vibes, and then it's like somebody notices like, what is this? Like, do you like me or what? And then the flame goes out. That's what this looks like. What is going on, Leo? Exactly. And this turns somebody off. It's like, what are we doing here now? Because that's what, why does somebody do that? This could be the masculine energy. It doesn't have to be the man. And they do that because there's something in their life. This could be about a baby mother. This could be about a mother. This could be about a parent. This could be about somebody from their past. But does this person have anything to do with the Two of Cups in the beginning of the spread? No. So somebody's still stuck on their past. Why? It's like they still hold out. It's like they want to hold on to this person. I guess this person makes them feel better about something. Okay. It's something like a crutch. It's like they always know they can go back to this person. They know they don't have to really worry about being committed to them. There's not much that's expected of them. This may be somebody that they actually take care of or something like that, because she's sitting pretty. But they can be, I don't know. How does this person feel about them? They like their attention. They like their attention. And they don't mind, I don't know, what is this? I think they're still stuck. They're still stuck on this guy. But he's definitely involved with, is this two different women? Yes. So there's one, either they were married to this person in the past, they never stopped loving this person. So he had a fear. He was always running away from this connection for the next best thing, always holding out for the next best thing or holding space for this is. And so with the other one, whoever this is don't like letting go of shit, you know. And the other one, I guess she gives him a challenge because she's more focused on the bag than perhaps him. I guess somebody needed to know that. But the Two of Cups in the reverse, there's one main connection. And this, let me see something. I'm going to make it clear in a second. There's one main connection that came up in your general spread. So Is that Two of Cups involved? Because I got a feeling it may be the Queen of Pentacles. Is that so? Yes. It's the one that ain't paying them no mind. That's the one that's popping up. The Empress, I just feel like, what's the reason for that connection? I mean, when you get a little lonely, it's like this person's always there whenever they break up with the other person that they're dealing with. It's like, this is, this one's not, it's like they don't have to work hard. They just got a history. They get together. This person helps them clear their mind. Stuff like that. They don't have to tell them everything. I don't know. This is, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. So what is this about? Something ended because someone may have talked up something to be more than it was, or it's like they bit off more than they could. If this is somebody who promised someone else the world and then turn around and not be able to deliver that because they're still in love with their ex, or they still keep these ties to their past that are inappropriate for their future. Isn't that so common? That's like saying, that's like me saying, I want to be able to run 3 miles straight and smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I mean, you're making it pretty hard on yourself. We want things and then we're not willing to make the proper sacrifices to get them. So somebody made a judgment and said, well, your life does not match the trailer. The movie's not matched. Like the preview and the movie, I feel like it's false advertisement. Somebody may have not done what you think they did. Somebody may have lost patience quickly and just left. But maybe that something wasn't, I don't know. Somebody didn't want the burden anymore. It could be a Scorpio. Something about a Scorpio. You could end up turning them down or vice versa, something like that. October. Something could have happened in October, or this could be the Scorpio energy. Something became unstable between you and someone in October. I feel like somebody just bit off more than they could chew. What's the advice for Leo here? Somebody's really stressed about a decision, but it's like, I don't trust this person. Somebody don't trust you, or vice versa. There's no trust here. So I don't see anything. I see both of you walking away, honestly. Something may have been more about material, because like if somebody was blocked off emotionally, then it's like, of course that's going to affect the relationship. So someone may have been more of a, it's like it's like to keep someone from moving on, there could have been like material things. It's like, if I can buy you something without saying anything, we can just move forward from what I did, then is that cool? How much is it going to cost? But then there's like all of these insecurities when it comes to the love part. And that's why this didn't work. There's only one way to, I don't know. There's a lot of ways to, I don't know. What is the truth? The truth. And sometimes we gotta dig deep for that truth. Somebody needs to take a pause, you know, and look at some things. Look at all the things that have been left undone. take inventory of the things and the people in your life. What are they doing for you at this point? Are there some things that you need to make peace with? Something that may be like, I don't know, unnecessary drama, but for some reason, either my mind keeps going back to it or I keep going back to it. It's something that I'm not seeing or that I'm not trying to see, that I'm avoiding. Emperor card, Strength card. You and somebody's on different pages. This could be an Aries. It's like they have made a full stop on something and you are trying to work on it. What stands in between that is the devil. Why is the devil here? Capricorn energy, 3 of Swords. What does the devil represent? This could be a new connection for someone. This could be a third party. This could be what breaks someone's heart. But then there's someone else here. Is this... But I feel like what this does is it makes someone else look at, well, damn, I had a third party all this time too. Because there's a Queen of Pentacles here. And maybe this was, is this rebound energy? This person was already in the picture. It's like something never ended. What this is, okay. So let's say this, Lord, I hate when this happens. Let's say whoever this emperor is, I need to look into that. Something could have happened in late summer. Some of you could be in an area where there are locusts. I don't know. Or like crickets or something like that. Heavy. Oh, shit. Somebody is looking back at a connection. And I feel like they're grieving it. So what happens is, it looks like there's a new connection that came into the picture. This could be a Capricorn. And I feel like it broke this masculine's heart. Because these two are still showing up as a match. And it's making him want to come back to her. But was he dealing with someone else? Yes. There could be distance between the two of them too. That could have been the cause of someone giving up on the connection. Or it could have been part of it. All right, that was a long general, but we're going to see what's going on. I feel like in your career, Leo, you may be undecided which direction to take, or you may be waiting. I feel like you're being watched for something, or somebody's got their eye on you, possibly for a promotion, or maybe you feel like somebody's dangling something over your head. I don't know. What is this? For some of you, be careful what you do at work because people are watching. But somebody's trying to see whether or not, whether or not you can handle more responsibility at work. Okay. I feel like there's a higher up that's looking at you and trying to see whether or not you're ready for something. Be careful of not being productive at work. A lot of y'all may be, I don't know, it's like your focus is somewhere and it might not be on work and somebody's looking at that. So be careful. Don't lose your job or, lose a promotion or something like that. Maybe a lot of you need to work on, it's something from your past is bothering you and it's affecting you at work, and somebody's watching that. Somebody's looking at that. And maybe it's like you're not listening to, I don't know, your intuition about something. A lot of y'all are healing. Some of y'all could be dealing with a cancer, or could have been dealing with a cancer. And something about this person shutting down on you and not giving you any attention or something like that is making you, or it could be the other way around. Somebody could be freaking out over you. But just be careful, because what's the advice for Leo? What is this boss thinking? What are they thinking? It's like something about your productivity is off at work. It's like maybe you're not talking as much, something like that. People may know that something in your life they know something's going on with you. You may talk to people about this. I would just keep that shit away from work right now. Like, put on your strong face at work. A lot of you may be trying to do that. So nice. Yeah. You know, it's easier said than done. But we end with the King of Wands. The King of Wands, and we end with the King of Wands. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it, Leo. That's what I'm getting. But you got this. Just keep pouring into yourself. The advice is really the 9 of Cups. Start loving on yourself. Start pouring that same love that you wanted somebody else to pour into you, because people are watching. And when you do that, even more people are going to be watching. But they'll be seeing the right things. Or something like that, you know what I mean? They'll be seeing you pour into yourself. You may have children that are looking at you too. You know, they watch us, and they do what we do, not what we say. Love. I just see you being guarded, you know. I'm just seeing someone who's guarded, someone who may still, it's like something's going on. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get there. I feel like someone has moved on. Between the two of you, someone may have moved on. Somebody may be talking to someone new. Yeah, I just don't see you two connecting. This could be a Libra. Someone may have been quick to anger or jump to conclusions. Someone may be keeping their life private right now. Chariot card. Yeah, Chariot in the Moon. It's like somebody don't know where the other person's going or where they've gone. There's something about staying out of proving mode. It's like, okay, I admit to myself that I love this person, but I have to, you know, I don't trust this person. I want to feel better, but I'm overthinking everything. I can't stop thinking about this. What are they doing? What's this? What's that? I know I need to just boss up and get past this. And that's where you insert love. Love for Leo. That's where you insert love for Leo. The moment your mind even starts going to that place, you got to get up and physically move yourself, because it'll get to a point where a thought gets in your head and it starts to fester. And the next thing you know, you done sat there and thought about whatever that negative shit is so long that you start physically acting on these thoughts. Maybe you send a drunk text. Maybe you do something that you just like, why did I do that? You know, and don't do that. Start trying to catch yourself in that moment before that even happens. This could be for the cross watcher, whoever's doing that, you know. And for whoever's not doing that, don't judge the person who is, because hell, haven't we all been there? What the hell? Some of y'all need to make sure all y'all subscriptions is up to date too, because I think something... Okay, we'll see. Anyway, Leo, something gonna happen back in November. You got October and November here. Something gonna happen in November. Something, I don't know. Either somebody had like somebody started healing. It's like things, you could have noticed the slowdown or a hold up or something in November. It's like someone like it's like something came to a stop. It's like all of a sudden someone's mind changed or something. And then we got not looking to date or be in a relationship. Libra energy. It's like somebody stopped fighting for this connection maybe in November. It's like someone, I feel like through someone's healing, it's like they realize, I don't know if this is the type of love that we think it is. Maybe this is like more of a codependency. And it's like, it may be time for me to move on. I don't know if I can move forward with this because I can't. It's like something about being tethered because there was no wiggle room with it. And somebody may have felt like they were putting a lot of work in with little reward from this. And it's like as much as as much feelings as are there is as many insecurities as I have about it. Or it's like somebody didn't want to be, because it feels like, I don't know, somebody wanted some wiggle room. This may have been like a very clingy type of thing versus I'm pouring into you and edifying you, and you know what I mean? Something about this felt toxic. But not that there wasn't love, but we were a bit of a crutch to each other versus like, because it's supposed to be like the kind of love you want to feel. It's like, I know that you got you at the end of the day. You can live without me and I can live without you. Do we want to do that? No, we don't want to do that. It's not about being like such a hard ass. It's just about coming in whole. Like I'm not coming in to use you to get over someone else. I don't need, like, I'll survive tonight without your company. I don't know. It's like you're somebody who can stand alone, but together we just make each other so much better. I don't know. It's stronger than what I'm seeing here, though. This felt like we were clinging too hard. Be careful of drinking. The song that just started playing is called One Too Many. Somebody needs to focus on their career, or career and finance could be an issue here in this relationship. Somebody's more focused on that right now. Somebody may be very stressed out about the truth too. And I feel like it's the truth about this relationship. You can love people with all your heart, but you have to love yourself first. And I feel like that may have been what was lacking, maybe for both of you. You know, it's like, if I'm not really loving on myself and you're not really loving on yourself, then are we really loving on each other? How could we be? It's reminding me of that quote, any part of your life that is not excelling is a part of yourself that you're not taking seriously enough. Or you're part of your life that you're not taking seriously enough. And there's something missing here. And somebody started to realize it. And it's like some sort of ascension took place. And it's like it's hard to go backwards once you know something, once you realize something, once you have this epiphany about something. You and this person are going to fall out of sync. And I feel like that's what happened. It's like somebody woke up and realized we're more tethered to each other. Like this, you know, it's like we're not loving each other the way we're supposed to, or something like that. This feels more like a codependent than two independent, whole people coming together and loving each other wholly. And dealing with shit as it comes up, head on. With love, good communication, understanding. It's like, I'm not seeing that. And the universe is going to pull you two apart if that's not happening. Eventually, it's going to fall apart because it's not standing on something stable. That's why the Two of Cups is in the reverse from the beginning of the reading. Somebody's seeing that now. You can't bring half of yourself to the table and expect a wonderful outcome. If you, I don't know. I feel like because all this is fresh in the energy. It's like the person that the reading was about is fresh in the energy, but there's also another person that was fresh in the energy of that relationship. So it's like if you're connecting with somebody new now, whoever I'm talking to, if your heart connects through sex, then you're about to create another soul tie, and it looked like I already got 2 soul ties on my table. Do you really want to do that? I don't know if this is about, okay, this card says, stop trying to please everyone. Everybody's a whole lot of people to please. So maybe that could be a thing too. It's like, you know what, right now, I got to get myself untied. So how about everybody get the hell away from me? And I'll deal with the lonely nights. Child, we all go through that at some point. But the only way to get yourself to, if you look around and you just really don't like the people or the circumstance, something big has to change. Something has to change. Something got to be sacrificed. I wish I had better news. But I'm learning this lesson right along with you. You got this, Leo. One thing I know, 2 things for sure. You can do it. A lot of y'all just missing somebody. But trouble don't last always. I feel like I should tell you something else before I go. A lot of you just need to, I don't know, start incorporating something, just little pockets of positivity into your day. The calmer you are, the more time slows down and it's easier to get everything done. And my dear Aries friend told me, Journey, breathe in, breathe out, honey. Sometimes ain't nothing you can do about it, but get through it. And Leo, you done had the longest reading. I'm going to leave it there. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.